Welcome back to Postal Opal. Today we'll be looking at a crystal opal drop cut. Um, so I've already done a basic shape on this on the wheel, and so you'll be seeing me go throughout the whole shaping process that comes after the wheel, the way I do it. The way I do it is basically I get the relative shape down, the rough shape down on my 600 grit uh, grinding wheel, and then I'll take it to a 600 grit centered diamond burr, and then just get it all uniform and shaped out, any hard edges shaped down, and get it all smooth, and whatever problems I run into, I can address there. Um, with Opal, you never know what could go wrong. It could be the smallest thing turning into the biggest thing, and you just really never know. So basically, I just get the relative shape done on the wheel just out of the gate. It saves me a bunch of time, and I found that's just the fastest way that I do it so far. Um, so yeah, what I'm doing right now is I'm just getting, looks like I'm getting all the rough edges down, the hard angles, and then after I get that done, I go to the Nova points and do polishing. So right now I'm on the 600 grit Nova point, and basically this is a resin-based bit with, diamond bits through it. This is a 600 grit. Um, this will get out all those deep scratches and just give it a nice polished look. And then I finish it up by doing either an oil-based polish or what I've been doing lately since my last video. It takes so much time doing those oil-based polishes, and I don't really like the result of the polish, so I've started to do cerium oxide polishing. So you'll see the result of that in this video. I like it better. I think it makes the colors come out way better. It's just my preference. The next quite a few videos, I spent 2 hours the other day shaping on the wheel 20 stones. So for about like 20 videos, it'll be this process. In the future, I'm gonna start videoing the shaping process from the wheel. So you'll get to see what it looks like from the rough with the sand and dirt all over the gemstone, and then me cutting all of that down through the wheel. But for now, I already shaped all these, did a rough shape on all these from the wheel. So it'll be me doing, showing you the process from after the wheel. Uh, Now it looks like I'm on the 1200 grit Nova Point, and you're just getting those deep scratches out and getting them smaller and smaller and smaller till they go away. This is the more time consuming part, but I enjoy it. It's like therapeutic to me. Um, I have a really nice gem coming out soon that I'd never been able to keep from falling apart. It's a really fragile one. It's a Walo opal, and it's a drop cut, and I think you guys will really like to see that in the next upcoming video. That'll be the next video. I already filmed that and everything. I just have to edit all of that, and that'll be a drop cut too. So now I'm on the 3000 grit, and it's really starting to take shape at this point. You're just getting out the tiny things you notice in it. Maybe tiny pits that you didn't notice the first go around. I like to use it's a like a imagine like a headlamp but with magnifying glasses on it, and I use that throughout the process so that I can get a really good look at it to a microscopic level and see anything that the naked eye can't see. Um, so yeah, it's looking pretty good at this point, and I'm just getting any tiny thing ironed out that that I hadn't seen before or have been working on from the get go. Looks like I dropped it. That's always nice. And now the 50,000 grit. This is when you really get to take a breath because you know that you're almost done with the Nova points. But yeah, you really get to see the fruits of your labor a little bit at this point because it's finally shaped out and you're in the home stretch. Always remember to keep dipping or whatever your method is for the opal to stay wet. Always keep it wet. It, not keeping it wet. I've heard of people doing it dry, and I haven't even gone down that rabbit hole. It seems risky to me, but and it seems like you can avoid a lot of problems by just keeping it wet. So here's the cerium oxide polish that I was talking about earlier. I love the cerium oxide. Uh, it's what I started with, and then I started doing oil. But like I said, the oil, it takes so long, and I don't think the juice is worth the squeeze on it. It may work for some people. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. I don't know. But this is just one element I have to work with. You just get the cerium oxide and get the stone wet and the felt wet and start polishing away. It is that simple. I actually went through a bunch of old stones that I had polished the other way and just cerium oxide polished them and got totally different results. Like everything popped way better, and stones that I thought that were just a lost cause, it brought them completely back to life. So here's the final result. I hope you guys like it. There's some really cool colors in here. We have green, blue. Pretty sure there's fuchsia in here somewhere. That blue that just rolls over the top is freaking awesome. I love it. Very cool. It took a lot of time and energy, but it really came out very well, in my opinion, in my favor on this one. It doesn't always happen that way, but I cannot complain about this one. But yeah, guys, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.